Our parents moved to Charlotte, Vermont from Cleveland, Ohio in 1962. Back in those days in rural Vermont, people threw holiday parties all along Greenbush Road. My parents were invited to all of them, and they enjoyed hosting holiday parties in their home too.
Well, I'm remembering wonderful Christmases past, especially the first Christmas we were here. Our first Christmas in Vermont was something that we never would have imagined. The snow that had been shoveled from the roads along the side made you think you were driving through a tunnel. The climate was definitely different in those days than it is today. Lots of snow. People entertained in Charlotte during the winter, a lot of home entertainment. We were invited to about 4 parties on Greenbush Road. I think all of the parties that were on Greenbush Road. We started out with our next door neighbor, going to her party, and she'd said, "Come in after ski close." So we said, fine. That was the first party. We were in corduroy pants and cashmere sweaters, and I had a wool skirt. Jack had corduroy pants and a cashmere sweater. We thought that was the perfect after-ski dress. We'd never been skiing. We thought after-ski meant something warm. We walked over because it was impossible to drive, but she was the next-door neighbor anyway. But to them, after-ski was something formal. When they opened the door and saw us, they were in formal wear, tuxedos and formal dresses and skirts. So we all stood there laughing. When they opened the door, they laughed and we laughed because we saw all those elegant people in their tuxes and long formal dresses. And I said to her, "Would you like us to go home and change?" And she said, "Oh no, come on in anyway." So we went in and we enjoyed an hour or two with them. Then we walked down the street to the next party, and that was a little more casual like we were accustomed to. And I think there were about 4 parties on the street. We made our way down to the last party, which was just across from Ferry Road. Dr. and Mrs. Ord, 2 doctors actually. So it was a wonderful Christmas. Our anniversary is 2 days after Christmas, our wedding anniversary. So we had a wedding anniversary party and invited all of the people we knew in Charlotte. But it happened, and that was on the 27th of December. There was the biggest snowstorm, adding to the snow that was already on the ground. No one could go any place. The only people that came was Guy Ching and his then fiancée, because they cross-country skied all the way here. Nobody else could come. Before they came to the party, Guy Ching had built an igloo. He had a very beautiful shop right off Route 7, and he proposed to Barbara over Martinez, took her into the igloo and proposed marriage to her. So we all had a happy time when they came. And I had about 7 pecan pies and maybe a standing rib roast. That was kind of traditional in those days. And everybody said, "Are you going to have it next week, Lydia?" And I said, "No, I think this is it." So I don't know what I did with the pecan pies, but probably gave some of them away.